Tonight's speech is a tribute to my father. My father was the most genuine, sincere, endearing, charismatic guy I have ever met. And those are not my words. Those are other people pulling me aside over the years and telling me that my dad had such a positive impact on their life and that he just made them feel very special in such a short amount of time. And it happened so often that I had to take a step back and think about what these qualities and traits and things he was doing to make all these people feel so loved. So I compiled a list of all the things he taught me over my lifetime that I still carry with me today, and it's made me the person I am. So number one, the biggest gift my father gave me personally, and I think that any father could give his son, is he gave me his time. On February 25th, 1990, I was born 3 months early and I weighed 2 pounds, 15 ounces. And for those of you who don't know, that is a very tiny baby. My mom said my body was the size of her palm and my head and my legs and my arms just fell off like that. And it was a beautiful day, but it was also a very scary day because I was so little, the doctors weren't sure if I was going to make it. And the year before, my parents lost their firstborn child to kidney failure, only lived 2 hours. So you can only imagine the state that they were in at this time. But my mother told me something that my father did that will forever stick out in my mind. And it was a very simple, amazing act that I really appreciated. He spent every day in the neonatal unit, and he sat down and he would read me the Wall Street Journal from front to back. And I just thought that was the best thing you could do in that situation, because he just let me know he was there. I heard his voice, and even in the worst of times, that he'd be there. And that carried with me from a little boy all the way till I was 16. And I'm just so thankful for that, more than he will ever know. Number two, he believed in me before I ever believed in myself. When I was a little boy, since I could talk to probably the age of 12 or 13, he would read me positive affirmations by my bed, and he would kneel down and make me say it with him. And I still read these affirmations. He would kneel down and he would say, "Kevin, you are a winner, you are a leader, and you are a champion. And I love you very much. And you could do anything you want." And he would make me say this part: "As long as you try hard, do your best, have fun, believe you can do it, and believe in God." And I was thinking about those words the other day, and I was just thinking the powerful impact those words can have on your life. And if you say them every day, your body can start to embody that and embrace it and become it. So what I took from that was write down your positive affirmations and write things down to speak them into existence so they happen. Number three, the effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Whenever my father was in a conversation, he was fully present with that person. He made you feel like you were the most important person in the room. And I think that's one of the main qualities that goes such a long way with people. I think that's one of the reasons they pulled me aside, because he just genuinely cared. He had an extraordinary care about him that just genuinely loved and wanted to know how people were doing. And whenever I talk to people, I try to embody that and become more present. Number four, he gave me the gift of my profession. He took me to the chiropractor at a very young age. And I remember the exact day I wanted to become a chiropractor. I had a basketball game. We were going to the chiropractic office beforehand, and we're walking up the steps, and I look at my dad. I was like, "Hey, Dad, how much does a chiropractor make?" And he started laughing. And he was like, "Kevin, that's not what it's all about, but I hear they do pretty well, and they get to help a lot of people." And that seed was planted from a very early age, and that's what I became. And number five is he gave me the gift of leaving this world too soon. And most people think that is the worst thing that could happen to somebody. It's a curse. But when I look back on it in retrospect, it was the biggest blessing that has ever happened to me. It gave me like a reason to step back and just appreciate all the relationships around me with my mother, my best friends, my cousins, and if you see beauty in something, if you see someone doing something great, tell them, because people don't get told enough how amazing they truly are. And that could just a simple act that could just make someone's day right there. My father showed me to do what you love. My father was one of the best software computer salesmen in his company. But I could tell his passion in life was to be a voiceover specialist. And that's why he came to Toastmasters religiously. That was his favorite thing to do. I don't know if you guys remember, but he would come home a lot with that little plastic brown trophy. I don't know if it was his club or not, but it was a little plastic brown trophy that said Best Speaker of the Week. I was like, Dad, what is that? And he was like, Kevin, it's Toastmasters. It helps you become a better person, a better speaker. You get to meet great people, and that's why I do it. And from a very young age, I always knew I wanted to do that because I saw my father do that as well. And the gift of leaving too soon, it let me learn from my struggles. After my father died, my mom started drinking a lot and hitting the bottle a little bit. And she lost the person she loved most in this world. She was 16. She was with him since she was 16. And I saw her suffer a lot. And by the next year, she needed to get help and go to rehab. And I was just left alone. And what I took away from that was, if you want something in this life, you got to go get it, because nobody is going to come and save you. You have to get up and go after it. And if you believe in something with every fiber of your being, if you see it and truly believe it, this world will not grind you under. It will raise you up. So what I want to leave you with here today is to cherish and appreciate the beautiful people that helped to get you where you are right now. The people who believed in you before you even believed in yourself. The people that tell you you're amazing, you're beautiful, you can do anything you want in this world. Pick those people out, recognize them, and be thankful for them, because they are changing your world, and by doing so, they're making this world a better place. So thank you.
Very nice. Please take a moment to send